Make sure to stay connected with me. Follow me on social media, as well as supporting the channel monthly on Patreon, buying merch from my Teespring store, as well as going to the website to check out more of my content. What is going on, guys? I am Jaye Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about the situation with Gervonta Davis. He's a boxer. He's actually under Mayweather Promotions. But apparently he's dating one of Floyd Mayweather's exes. And I don't know when Floyd stopped dating this woman, but apparently he's dating Yaya. And what's very interesting about him and Yaya is they were actually handcuffed together because they had got arrested for a certain situation. And that's when people sort of saw them publicly together, and they raised an eyebrow, even though 50 Cent broached the idea years ago. Not years ago, excuse me. He broached the idea weeks ago, maybe even months ago, about Gervonta Davis dating Yaya. Okay. Now I just want to say this. When it comes to a lot of women on social media, they're never really your girlfriend. It's just your turn to get with her, you know? And Floyd has had many a different women, but he has lost women to various guys in the industry. Miss Jackson went to go and date Nelly, okay, and she's still trying to sue him for money, which is very interesting. She hasn't been able to fully move on. Ray J is dating Princess, who I believe was an ex of Floyd Mayweather's, or ex-acquaintance of Floyd Mayweather. And now you have Yaya dating a boxer who is under Floyd Mayweather Promotions. And 50 Cent, spoke about this a while ago, and, people sort of thought that, it was just him just trying to get under Floyd's skin. But apparently he may have been right. But the thing about Floyd, I believe he even has said he has had 7 girlfriends at once. I believe that. Even though he has tricked off a lot of money on Yaya and other women, he's not afraid to lose them. Now, Yaya is an Instagram model. Okay, her Instagram handle is Yaya's World. She's, from the pictures that I have seen, she's a single mother. Okay, I'm not really 100% sure, but I believe it's of 2 kids. So unless she has one, there's a picture of her with 2 kids. So, and one looks very young, like it was less than a year old. So who's the pappy? Because it must not be Floyd. So that leads me to believe that she may have dealt with somebody else after Floyd, because I think they were dating each other back in 2017. They might have broken up way before then. But this is the one thing I want would like to ask Gervonta. Why are you taking Floyd Mayweather sloppy seconds? Was Yaya just too much for you to pass up? And what does this say about Yaya? It's like she's for the highest bidder. Any dude's willing to fund her lifestyle, she's willing to be with, even if he basically works with or for your ex. I guess there's no conflict of interest. But Gervonta is interested to the point to where he's willing to get scrutinized for basically taking Floyd Mayweather sloppy seconds. But a lot of these chicks are sloppy seconds, man. Any female that's making a career getting flown out, allegedly, all these different places, which are very expensive to go to, by the ad. Any woman that's trying to make a career out of that, that's going to be temporary, because she's only there for the money. So when you're tired of spending money on her, you're going to let her go. And that what seems to be the case with this Yaya female. And what's very interesting is that her name is Yaya, but Floyd Mayweather's daughter's name is Yaya, who's dealing with, NBA YoungBoy. But here you got Gervonta wifing this chick up. Ain't no telling who she been with since or before Floyd. Cause Floyd trades in women like he probably trades in cars. Now, honestly, when it comes to Floyd, he has been known to, definitely use his money to get the attention of women. We know this. Do I think Floyd is upset about this or angry? No. Does it probably bother him? It might. He may have asked Gervonta about it. Gervonta may have asked for his blessing. And Floyd Mayweather was like, nah, you can have my sloppy seconds. Because let me tell you something. There are some guys who get off on seeing their homeboys or friends dating women that they've dealt with. Because it's almost like you're dating my scraps, my sloppy seconds, somebody I don't even deal with no more. You're dating them. And that's the thing with this situation, man. It's crazy because Gervonta could probably do better than what he's doing now. But then when you look at who he has dealt with, the women that he's dated, the dude can't do it. He doesn't know how to do better. So he's going to date who he dates because he don't know how to do any better. And that's the problem with a lot of these young brothers. They get fame, they get some money, and they start dating just some of anything. And they waste time and energy and money on these type of women. Gervonta don't got Floyd Mayweather money. Boxing ain't a long-term thing. Maybe for some, but are they winning? Are they at the top of their game? Not everybody can be Floyd Mayweather. Gervonta is good now, but what about 5-10 years from now? I wouldn't date Floyd Mayweather's ex. I wouldn't. Because now Floyd don't think he can trust you. And the first chance he get to not deal with you anymore, he's going to do it. Because he can't trust you anyway. But Floyd is about business, and I can understand him being about business and saying, you know what, let's put the differences aside. We work, we make money together. You do whatever you want. You want to date my sloppy seconds and thirds, bro? Do you, bro? But let's get this money. So I can understand that. And I can even respect that. But to me, I can't respect a situation where you're literally dating a woman who's only with you because of what you have. And not only that, she was with basically your manager, and now she's with you. So what is she gonna do when y'all relationship don't work? Who's she gonna get with next? She's gonna get with the bodyguard, a dude in the entourage. I honestly think that a guy like Floyd, he probably don't even really care. Like I said, business comes first. He probably already gave Gervonta his blessing. He probably laughs at the situation. I think I would too, because I would find it very interesting that she's hopping from me to a guy who literally works for me or under me. I wouldn't say for me, but works under me. And you're dating this guy. He probably finds this very hilarious. I can see him find that hilarious, but it's also embarrassing too, because this guy is basically under your umbrella and he's dating your ex. And there are dudes that are going to clown him for doing this. They're going to see him as being a simp. They're going to say, bro, there are plenty of women out here. Why are you being lazy and dealing with this chick, man? Ain't no telling who she done dealt with if she's willing to deal with you. Not saying that you're the worst thing ever. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying the optics of the situation. The fact that she was with Floyd and now she with you. And people are gonna clown him for it, but that's his decision. But at the end of the day, Floyd, you spent money on this chick. You took her on very expensive vacations, and she had no problem whatsoever dating Gervonta. Even though you're his mentor and promoter, he still decided to smash your girlfriend and ex-girlfriend. Excuse me, I'm saying girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend. And the one thing that's very interesting too is that when did that relationship start? You know, this could have been a situation where Gervonta has been messing around with this chick for quite some time. It reminds me of the situation with Akon. I did a video about it, and Akon's, ex-girlfriend or wife allegedly messed around with one of his artists. Okay? Messed around with one of his artists. And I think they stayed together after that. Briefly, I think then they finally broke up. And he had paid for, allegedly, again, $1 million in plastic surgery that he paid for this particular female, for her to go and use that newly rebuilt body to mess around with the employees. Okay? And Yaya is basically doing that, but not in a situation where that he's just obscure rapper or athlete. The guy's very much well known, but also this just tells me too that these guys covet what you have, Floyd. All these women out here, and you get with Yaya, his ex. There's a lot of women out here, bro. All you gotta do is open your phone, go on Twitter, go on YouTube, but go on Facebook, go on Instagram. There's plenty of women out here, man. And you want to mess around with Floyd's ex, with Floyd Sloppy Seconds. That's because these guys don't know how to talk to women, so they just go for what they know. And they done been around her, done talked to her, and I guess it's an easy transition. But bruh, if you think she's with you because she loves you, you are highly mistaken, broski. She's with you because of what you can do for her. The same reason why she was with Floyd.